And Psalm 75 is powerful, not because it speaks about God, but because it rewards God speaking about His justice. Well, we're going to look at Psalm 75, and I would title Psalm 75, Let Justice Roll Down. It's sad and difficult, but true that injustice is one of the inescapable hardships of life in this fallen world. We had this experience in our family. My daughter was walking home one night from work, and a drunk and unlicensed driver careened up on the sidewalk and crushed her against a wall. She had massive injuries. In fact, we thought that we may lose her. It was a horrible injustice. This person had no business ever being behind the wheel of that car, and in ways altered the life of our daughter forever. Lola, my wife, tells me I tell this story and I don't ever give the conclusion. Nicole is doing very well. But it was a dark and hard time for our family. Perhaps you're the victim of racial injustice. Perhaps there's been injustice in your family, like physical or sexual abuse. Maybe you faced injustice in your career or at your job. Maybe you've experienced religious rejection or persecution. And in these experiences, it is tempting to look around and conclude that there just is no justice in this world. Well, Psalm 75 is in the Bible to speak into these kinds of discouraging and disheartening moments. And Psalm 75 is powerful. It's really important to say, not because it speaks about God, but because it rewards God speaking about His justice. Let me read for you. At the time set that I appoint, I will judge with equity when the earth totters and all its inhabitants. It is I who keep steady its pillars. I say to the boastful, do not boast, and to the wicked, do not lift up your horn. Do not lift up your horn on high, or speak with a haughty neck. God is saying, don't you understand? There is one sitting on the throne of the universe who, because He is perfectly holy all the time in every way, is the perfectly just judge. And God says, you have to trust my timing. At the time I appoint, I will judge with equity. What does that mean? I will judge with divine wisdom and impartiality. And God's warning to people who do not love Him, who do not follow Him, who do not obey Him, is don't be proud. That's what lift up your horn means, because your day of judgment is coming. Now here's the call of Psalm 75, to wait patiently for the perfect timing of the perfectly wise judge to execute His justice. In ways we don't understand it, the justice of God is already on the march. And the world is moving toward that moment when injustice will be crushed forever. So Psalm 75 speaks into these moments when we're disheartened and discouraged to tell us that there's a judge who hears, there's a judge who understands, there's a judge who cares, and His justice is on the march. Evil will not win. Evil is not ultimate. Injustice will not last forever, because God is good and God is wise and God is holy. and He will crush injustice, and we will live in a place where righteousness and peace and justice reign forever and ever and ever. Now, I don't know about you, but I need to hear that very good news.